In this video, you're gonna learn a bunch of YouTube tips that have helped my buddy Brian G. Johnson gain over 6,000 subscribers in just a handful of months. And we're starting right now.
That's just how it is. Ain't waiting on me.
What is going on? Welcome to another video. My name is Nick. If this is your first time here and you want to get YouTube tips to help you grow your channel and you want to learn how to make YouTube videos and all types of YouTube related stuff, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'm going to help you do it. Okay, so we all know that doing YouTube stuff, there's a lot to learn. There's a lot of things that you learn along the way. So Brian T. Johnson is here to share with you 5 things, very important things that he's learned along the way of gaining his 6,000 subscribers in an extremely short amount of time. Brian, how's it going, man?
Hey, it's me!
It's him?
Brian G. with Nick Nimmin!
High five!
Welcome to the video.
So in the amount of time that you've been on YouTube, which has been a very short amount of time, you've managed to collect, a huge amount of subscribers for the short amount of time that you've been on YouTube. Give me your thoughts on the most important things that you've done to gain those subscribers and to gain the views that you have.
Hey Nick, check this out. I increased my views by 439%. And I'm not talking about I increased from 5 views a day to 23. I went from 200 to 300 views on a daily basis to well over 1,200, and I was able to do that in a 43-day period by participating in my own personal ritual challenge. Anybody can do this to rocket their results, and it's really about challenging yourself to move forward and create a volume of videos over a 30-day period, a 60-day period. I went for 30 days and actually kept going for another 5 or 6 because the growth was so exciting and exponential. We'll talk about why that works so good as we continue, but ultimately, practice the art of being a YouTuber, thumbnails, video views, engagement, and make more videos, and challenge yourself. Now, one of the things I really focused on then, and I focus on today, is engagement. I hear so many people talking about retention and click-through rate of thumbnails and watch time and all these things. And when you really break it down, all of these elements are measurements of engagement.
That's valuable stuff right there. So with all of the people that are coming into your channel, once you started doing this challenge, how do you get those people and actually convert them into subscribers?
Nick, when I began, I spent actually a few months really researching and trying to understand how I was gonna win on YouTube. And then I ran across this post that was literally posted by YouTube to the YouTube creator blog, and it talks about we've begun adjusting the rankings of videos in YouTube search to reward engaging videos that keep viewers watching. So Nick, at that point, that was kind of step 1, and I knew what I wanted to do was create videos that people would watch longer.
That's awesome, man. So how do you track and improve? I mean, what do you focus on in order to make everything better?
Well, that's where it began, but then something amazing happened. Poof! I started really digging into my analytics, and I was blown away when I found retention, and specifically relative audience retention, which is a measurement of how engaging your video is compared to other videos on YouTube of a similar length. So here I had a statement from YouTube saying we reward videos that keep viewers watching. Then inside analytics, I discovered relative audience retention, which allows me to track the very thing that YouTube has told us they reward.
Yeah, that makes sense. So from all of the stuff that you've studied about the algorithm, I mean, of course, the watch time is obviously one of the most important, if not the most important metric. What do you recommend that people focus on in their analytics?
So today, Nick, what I really focus on is trying to create an engaging channel experience. From the videos to the thumbnails to my YouTube channel page, I strive to create engagement, and it's worked amazingly well.
Awesome stuff. So what is it that you are doing specifically to get more views, to attract those views to your videos?
Win the click. When you have the ability to craft that thumbnail that stands out and wins the click, it takes us back to engagement, and you're sending a signal to YouTube that people like this video.
Real quick, Brian, let me ask you, is there anything that you do specifically to actually win that click?
You bet. First of all, less is far more. Take what your video is about and boil it down to the essence. One of the things I do is really focus on the one word in my video title, like YouTube keyword tool. If I look at that keyword phrase, what people really are looking for is a tool. So I design my thumbnail around one word. Less is more. I can create bigger words. They stand out, and that's one of the ways that I win the click.
That sounds easy enough, so there's gotta be more than that.
Yeah, there's lots more. Contrasting colors for the win. I've seen so many thumbnails, there's like light blue background and the text is blue.
Huh?
You can't read it. So leverage a dark background in light text, or maybe a light background with dark text. Contrasting colors for the win. Last tip is leverage the power of congruency and branding to clearly communicate that your video is part of your channel. One of the things I do with every single thumbnail is to include my splats as well as my logo, and that makes it super easy for viewers to understand that that is my video.
So you're grabbing attention by making awesome thumbnails. Once people come to your channel, you have your video structure laid out and your style laid out so that you're keeping them engaged through the video, and you're getting that longer watch time by making, nice sized videos and keeping the viewer's attention. With all of that, I've seen videos with 200,000 views, and yeah, they had a fancy thumbnail, but they're not getting tons of subscribers off of those views. And I've seen channels with a lot more views on their videos as well, but their subscriber to view ratio, it's not really working out like your stuff is. What else do you got for us? I know you're holding something back.
For goodness sakes, man, I thought we already went over this. It's all about engagement. And one of the ways we create engagement is we make it really easy for people to understand why they should subscribe. What makes your channel freaking awesome? What makes your channel different than the other 12 billion kajillion channels on YouTube?
Whoa. I think it's like 11 million kajillion channels on YouTube. But anyway, go ahead.
You gotta ask for subscribers, but it's more than that. You've gotta clearly communicate why people should subscribe. Is your channel funny? Is it different? Why should people take the time? And it's not just enough to know that. You have to be able to clearly communicate that in like a what? World-class wrecking crew video. What? World-class wrecking crew? Watch the pixie dust fly. And that's why you want to take the time to craft your channel, to create playlists, to upload channel art that clearly communicates what makes your channel different, or educational, or fun. So take the time and think about why people should subscribe, and the more clearly you can communicate that and the assets that we all have available to us. Your channel art, your thumbnails, and your videos is gonna help you gain more subscribers. And for goodness sakes, don't be afraid to ask. And let me tell you, lastly, different goes a long way on YouTube. Do that and watch the pixie dust fly. Poof. Nick Nimmin, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks, Brian. That was awesome, man. Thank you so much for coming on. If you have not checked out Brian's channel yet, make sure that you head over there. I'm going to put a little card up here for you that you can go check out his channel, and I'm going to put a link to him down in the description below, so make sure that you head over there and check him out. And of course, if you are not already subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button somewhere on this page so you can get more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.